What if the Avengers already lost, and we just haven't been told yet? What if Kang was never the final villain, only a warning? Marvel's Avengers Doomsday trailer doesn't just tease a movie, it screams a reset. Every frame whispers danger, legacy, and a terrifying truth about who truly controls the multiverse now. Avengers Doomsday is officially set for December 18, 2026, and this film is not just another sequel. It is the final pressure point of the multiverse saga before Secret Wars. With the Russo brothers back, Marvel signals seriousness, scale, and emotional weight we haven't felt since Avengers Endgame changed everything forever. Originally, this movie was called Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, designed as Kang's ultimate takeover story. Jonathan Majors' Kang was meant to stand above Thanos as the most complex villain yet. But real-world events forced Marvel to fire Majors, scrap the script, and perform the biggest narrative pivot in MCU history. Leaks from the cancelled Kang Dynasty paint a terrifying picture. The TVA would gather anchor beings from across realities, including Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. Together, they would face the Council of Kangs, only to lose completely, collapsing the multiverse itself. In that original version, Kang wins. Universes die. Hope fades. Battleworld is created from broken realities, setting up Secret Wars. That plan is gone now, but its DNA still matters. Marvel didn't abandon destruction, they replaced the destroyer. Kang didn't disappear, he was erased by something far worse. Enter Doctor Doom. Theories suggest Avengers Doomsday opens with a brutal cold open massacre. Doom annihilates the Council of Kangs within minutes. Not a battle, a slaughter. This instantly establishes Doom as a threat Kang never truly was. Where Kang conquered through time, Doom conquers through absolute dominance and intelligence. Dr. Doom is played by Robert Downey Jr., and that alone changes everything. The face of Iron Man returning as Marvel's ultimate villain is no coincidence. This casting is psychological warfare on the audience. Every glance, every pause, reminds us of Tony Stark twisting trust into fear, nostalgia into dread. Is Doom a Tony Stark variant? Some theories say yes. Others suggest he is Victor Von Doom, fully separate, who simply resembles Stark across universes. Marvel may use the Library of Worlds, a multiversal archive, to show Doom tracking incursions, identifying key figures like Steve Rogers as structural pillars of reality itself. Marvel's marketing strategy confirms something massive is coming. Instead of one trailer, they released character-focused teasers exclusively in theaters alongside Avatar, Fire, and Ash. This isn't hype, it's conditioning. Marvel wants audiences emotionally invested in individuals before Doomsday tears them apart piece by piece. The first teaser confirms Chris Evans returning as Steve Rogers. Not Captain America on the battlefield, but Steve Rogers at peace. We see him in the timeline where he stayed with Peggy Carter after Endgame. He unpacks his old Captain America suit, holds a child, and lives the life he earned. This scene directly mirrors Avengers Endgame's ending, where Steve passes the shield to Sam Wilson. But now, that quiet ending feels temporary. Steve's peaceful timeline is no longer safe. Incursions don't respect retirement. Doom doesn't respect happy endings. Steve Rogers may be an anchor being without knowing it. The second leaked teaser focuses on Thor, and the tonal shift is shocking. Gone is the humor of Thor, love, and thunder. Instead, Thor kneels, prays to Odin, and vows to fight a new enemy, not as a god seeking glory, but as a father protecting his daughter, love. This mirrors Thor's arc from Infinity War, where loss drove him to rage, and from Endgame, where guilt broke him. Now, Thor's motivation is protection. Doom threatening the multiverse threatens love's existence. For Thor, this fight is no longer about realms, but about family survival. Doomsday's cast is enormous, bridging generations of Marvel storytelling. The Fantastic Four from First Steps finally enter the Avengers-level narrative. Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm are essential because Doom is not just a villain, he is their shadow, their failure, and their responsibility. The Thunderbolts also play a key role. Yelena Belova and Bucky Barnes bring moral ambiguity. These are soldiers shaped by manipulation and loss. Doom doesn't just fight heroes physically, he tempts them ideologically. A world without chaos, without pain, sounds convincing to broken warriors. Legacy mutants from the Fox X-Men era reportedly return. Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Ian McKellen's Magneto, and Kelsey Grammer's Beast symbolize entire universes at risk. Their presence suggests incursions are accelerating, collapsing barriers between franchises, preparing audiences for a unified Battleworld reality. Incursions are the core threat. Introduced in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, incursions occur when universes collide and annihilate each other. Doomsday appears to fully explore this concept. Every heroic action now has a cost. Saving one universe may doom another, forcing impossible choices. Loki's role cannot be ignored. At the end of Loki Season 2, Loki becomes the living anchor holding timelines together. He replaces He Who Remains with sacrifice. Doom targeting the TVA or Loki himself would be the ultimate power move, seizing control of time, fate, and reality simultaneously. If Doom controls Loki, he controls existence. That positions Doom not as a conqueror, but as a godlike editor of reality. This aligns with Secret Wars lore, where Doom reshapes existence into Battleworld, ruling as a savior king while hiding the truth of destruction behind stability. The anchor being concept, introduced in Deadpool and Wolverine, adds terrifying implications. If certain individuals are vital to their universe's survival, then killing them accelerates universal death. Doom hunting anchor beings like Steve Rogers becomes strategic genocide, collapsing realities with surgical precision. Some sources suggest anchor beings were a meta joke limited to Fox universes. Others believe Marvel will integrate it fully. Doomsday feels like the place to weaponize that concept. Doom doesn't need armies. He needs targets. Remove the pillars and the structure collapses naturally. Themes of legacy dominate Doomsday. Endgame asked who we leave behind. Doomsday asks whether legacy is a weakness. Fathers, mentors, symbols. Steve, Thor, Reed. Doom exploits emotional bonds. He understands that heroes fight hardest for family, and that makes them predictable. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom being described as complicated is intentional. Marvel doesn't want a mustache-twirling villain. Doom likely believes he is saving reality by controlling it. That moral grayness mirrors Thanos, but Doom's intellect and emotional detachment make him far more dangerous. The Russo brothers returning is not fan service, it is damage control. They understand scale, character balance, and emotional payoff. Infinity War and Endgame worked because personal arcs mattered within spectacle. Doomsday must do the same, or the multiverse collapses narratively, not just on screen. Stephen McFeely and Michael Waldron writing together is crucial. McFeely brings grounded emotional structure. Waldron brings chaotic multiversal ambition. This combination suggests Doomsday will be both intimate and overwhelming, blending quiet family moments with universe-ending consequences. Every teaser frame suggests inevitability. Steve's family, Thor's vow, Doom's shadow. These aren't setups for victory. They are setups for loss. Doomsday likely ends with heroes fractured, universes broken, and Doom standing tall, setting Secret Wars as a desperate final rebellion. Marvel knows trust was damaged after inconsistent phases. Doomsday is a narrative course correction. Familiar faces return to stabilize emotions while new stakes reset expectations. This film isn't about nostalgia alone. It's about rebuilding belief in consequence, sacrifice, and long-term storytelling. If Doomsday succeeds, Secret Wars becomes more than a spectacle. It becomes a soft reboot, allowing Marvel to merge timelines, recast characters, and redefine rules without erasing history. Loss becomes justification. Doom becomes the architect of a new cinematic reality. This trailer isn't just teasing action. It's warning us. The Avengers may not win. Heroes may die permanently. Universes may vanish without goodbye. And the scariest part is that Doom might be right, and survival may require surrendering freedom itself. Marvel's Avengers Doomsday feels like the moment the MCU grows up again, darker, bolder, and unafraid to hurt its characters. This is not the end, but the breaking point. And once it happens, nothing, absolutely nothing, will ever be the same again. If you want more deep Marvel breakdowns, theories, and Doomsday updates like this, subscribe to the channel right now, smash the like button, and join the FilmVerse Hollywood community because the multiverse is collapsing and you don't want to miss what comes next.